Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat Life, back with another video. In this video, I want to talk about just some updates with Crops Farmer. Talk a little about that for a couple of minutes. Just other miners that have popped up. Another project which I'll give you my opinion on. It's like a shitcoin. The latest scams that has happened, like multiple scams. Have gone down. I've warned people about this. I've made a video about it. I'll talk about that. Baked beans. So let's roll that intro and let's get into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell notification, so when I upload my latest vids, you can get notified immediately. And look, to be honest, I haven't made videos every day. These miners have been popping up like mushrooms, and honestly, I'm just seeing the same thing. And there's just no point me making videos on miners because they're still popping up like mushrooms, and they're just, as far as I'm concerned, I think that they're done. I thought they would see some real innovation in this space, but whenever you get something that's just forked, it's a pretty good indication that it's either going to rug or it's not going to do well. A project is forked. It tells you that the developers or whoever's behind it is too lazy to create a unique or innovative version, a better version, adding more value to the marketplace than before. So they just get the same code, put up a new website, put up some flashy graphics that they pay someone on Fiverr, and then they launch this thing, get a whole bunch of people to hype it up, they make money, and then disappear. So whenever you see these latest forks, even these auto staking protocols, hey, get into this one, the latest, they all fail. Why? Because they're not innovating. I've done a whole video on this, okay? I'm seeing the same thing repeat, and I'm seeing the same YouTubers just keep on promoting rubbish, and unfortunately, that's what happens in this space. Crops miner, in my opinion, this is the best miner. It's the best miner. If there is such a best miner, this would be it, okay? BNB Crops Farmer. If you look at the contract, it is going down a little bit, but compared to everything else that is out in the marketplace, everything is dumping. This is kind of, pretty much holding its peg, if you want to call it. The amount of BNB is still the same, just the value of BNB has dropped. Okay, but that's not a true indication, because what the true indication is, how much BNB is coming in, how much BNB is going out. The price of BNB does have a factor on how much you're going to get paid, but as long as more BNB or it stays consistent, then this contract is going to last longer. Okay, then there's only 4,000 in this, which is not that much. But it seems to be holding up. That's the main thing. So here now, I've done 4 compounds, so I need to do another one, and I've got to get to 10. Remember. Then what I do is I wait for the cart to be full, 48 hours, 2 days worth. Then I do my withdrawal. Okay, I'm not compounding. I just have to compounding as much as I have to compound to get rid of the tax, 80%, and then I take my withdrawal out. It's investing 101, guys. Right? Take your seed out as soon as you can. I don't know why people violate this rule, but so that's that. These contracts, this is probably, these miners, with this particular one here, they can change the parameters in the smart contract. So because they did this a few times already to tweak the contract, they can change the parameters, but they can't actually change I believe they can't actually change the actual code. They can just change the parameters. But again, you don't know these things. Like with baked beans, at least you know that they can't change anything. These things are risky, guys. BSB crops still in this, and this one here, which I will do the same. I will hire miners because obviously I'm still got 4 compound, and I'll just do exactly what they say. Do the 10, and then I'll do my withdrawal. Do this once a week. I'll do my withdrawal. I'm just going to follow exactly what how they've set this out, and I will do my withdrawal. I'm not going to compound. Now there's obviously inflation at work, and that's why, you know, this estimated daily yield keeps dropping. Some people have said, hey, you know, you can put more money into this and you will combat the inflation. And that's true, right? But I don't why we want to put money in to get it out later. Is that gonna, you know, it's going to be slower than getting that back. I mean, when I first started, I put in 400 and I got 3,200. See, when this first went live. Now, if I put in 400, I can get 17,000 farmers. See, so that's where the inflation is. They do it. It's there because then, you know, if you put money in now, you get more farmers. But it's not how much farmers you have. It's what they're worth. You know what I mean? That's what matters. It's what they're worth. And right now, they're only worth 88 USD, my farmers, and it was up to 140. Even though this is not declining as fast as most contracts, it's still declining, right? It's come down some $200,000. Mind you, it's, you know, it's taken a good week, maybe 2 weeks, but probably 2 weeks, but which is better than what you can say about most of these miners. But you know, these things are what they are, and eventually they'll just slow down, like baked beans. Baked beans is just about to crack the 9,000 BNB range, not for the good reasons. It's not going up, it's going down. We all know this, all right? We all know this. And let's go and see the contract here. See, the contract is going down. It's not like it's going up or staying steady. You know, so anyone that's promoting baked beans, that's telling you to get in, that is really questionable. Very questionable. I would question them. Yeah, back, you know, 2 months ago, was it a good time to get in? Absolutely, because contract was going up, the thing was mooning. It's all about timing, right? Everyone knows this. But to get into it now, I would definitely not get into it. In my opinion, borderline fraud if you tell people to get in, right? I'm not telling you to get in. People can make their own minds up, okay? So that's these miners. Now, in my opinion, miners are done. I'm not going to... I mean, I did this one the other day, this BUST, and I told people I'm not joining this one. In fact, they reached out to me to sponsor the video, and I said, yeah, okay, I'll do this video, but I'm going to do my honest opinion, and I'm not joining it. And I didn't, and I took the money that I got, that they gave me, and I'm giving it away to my Patreon members. So if they're going to pay me, well, you know what, I'm just going to give it away. So... But looking at the contract, it's only got 28k in it. That's terrible. I'm glad I didn't join this, right? And I hope you didn't do too. Just because I made a video about it and I told you not to join it, people probably joined it. You know what I mean? I can't put you can't stop people doing what they want to do. You know, that's just how it is. Okay, that's just, people will do what they want to do. So I honestly, guys, I don't know how long this is going to last. I went through, you know, in-depth kind of, you won't break even till 11 weeks. 11 weeks is when you kind of break even. But then again, when I thought about it, I wasn't adding the, I wasn't in that video. I was taking the deposit out, the two deposit and withdrawals, but when you withdraw, you take this 12% out of that. It's only a small amount, but it still adds up, right? So it'll probably take longer than 11 weeks, probably 12 weeks or 13 weeks. I don't know exactly. But you're looking, you know, at, what's that, 4? You're looking at 3 months. You know, and you're looking at 3 months to get your money back on this. It's just, honestly, you know, it's just not worth it. Why would you put something in this and, you know, and wait 3 months just to break even? You're not even going to put, by the time you pay your taxes. You know, but I clearly said that in the last video. So you guys make your own minds up, man. You know what I mean? You guys make your own decisions. All right. Let's see. Lost spices. I have not joined this. I looked at it. I don't even know if it's a miner or ROI DAP. Looks like a miner. 4 hours. Looks like a, yeah, 12% compounding, 6% a day. Yeah, it looks like the same, very same contract as 4 hours withdrawal cooldown as BUSD miner. This crops miner. It looks like it's the same contract. But again, like I'm not in this, so I honestly can't tell you. There's only 102 BNB in this. This is not gonna go anywhere, guys. You know what I mean? So this is another example. This is example. There's only 28k in this. There's only what 104 BNB in this. 102 BNB. What's BNB now? 300? Oh, I don't even know. Less than 300. So 30k, less than that. Jeez. In my opinion, the miners are done, man. I saw this other one here, Chicken Land. I watched a video by a guy called Justin. I don't know his last name. He's got a good YouTube channel. He does a lot of stuff based off reading the contract. So I do like watching his YouTube channel, because he gives you like a breakdown from a technical developer point. And he said there was some really dodgy stuff going on with this, being that they've done an audit on the testnet. Who does an audit, pays for an audit for a testnet? When they put it to the mainnet, well, they can change anything they want. Now, I don't know whether they've done another subsequent audit on the mainnet, but he said that this is really dodgy on what's going on. So this looks like a ROI DAP, you know. So again, really high risk stuff, guys. Okay, really high risk stuff. I think the miners are done. I did see another this one getting promoted as well. Piggy Inu. They're kind of like going on the back of Shiba Inu. When you look at this stuff, okay, it's gimmicky and people get involved and all this sort of stuff. You look at the contract, see many holders. But when you look at this stuff and look at the website and you think, okay, what's holding this up? There's NFTs, right? And the whole market is down with crypto and everything's down. But what's holding this up? If there's nothing concrete or anything that's holding this up, that's, you know, generating revenue, and long term, it's not going to do that good. You look at all the big ones that did do good, like Shiba Inu. That had a big team behind it, and they kind of developed other products. So unless any type of product, any type of shitcoin or any project that's coming out that's not innovating, not doing things different, and not like setting up things like DEXs or their own chain, they've just got other things to basically concrete things to support the actual ecosystem. If it's just a shitcoin, like, don't even bother wasting your time, because once the party's over and the alcohol runs out, guess what people do? They leave real quick and find the next party that's giving out free alcohol. So I don't really know much about this, but I'm telling you now, looking at it, there's no incentive to join. What's different about this? It's a coin with NFTs. Okay, get that, got it, understand it. And I've seen 1,000 other websites just like this. Okay, so what is making what's the UPS, unique selling proposition? Why would I invest in this? Give me a reason. These are the questions you got to ask yourself. Now, going on to the scams, right? Now, I did a post on my Facebook and I warned people about this, but people still join these scams. This one here scammed basically today. This Swapnex are using fake trading. It's just all an MLM scam. People behind it are probably like Russian mob or someone. But there's like a syndicate of people behind this that do all these different scams. In fact, even if you go to the swapnex.io website, it redirects you, right? It redirects you to this other Copti, which is another scam. So if you just let's just go to Swapnex, and it actually redirects you to cotsp.net, which is another scam. And now this COTSPS, whatever it is called, is they're having withdrawal issues through SMS. So it's all a scam, guys. You know what I mean? I even did a video on this Metafy yielders. Okay, I did a video 2 weeks ago, and I said that this was a scam. And now they even they're even saying that they're stopped withdrawals because of some issue or whatever, right? And if you go to their website, like, for me, it's not loading. It did load before, but it's very slow. This one, this this one's not even loading now. Maybe my internet connection is slow. But they're having issues with withdrawals, some SMS issue. This Metafy DeFi is now said that they're going to stop withdrawals for now, or something like this, something like that, to that effect. You just go and watch these YouTubers, right? They're all kind of backing out of it. Hey, you know, blah, 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 blah. These are scams. These are scams to begin with, and they're run by people higher up with money, and they hire these paid actors to be frontmen. Okay, there's something bigger going on that you guys don't know. They just go out and recruit all these high recruiters. They go and recruit all these newbies, and they bring all the money in, and then the owners, they start extracting the money. Once the money runs out, guess what? You get this. Sorry, can't withdraw. This COPST one, this could be my connection, I don't know. This one's not even loading. And this SwapNext redirects to, you know, COPST. They're all scams, guys, right? Once the money stops coming in, they make excuses. Every excuse underneath the sun they'll make, right? You know, you never saw the trading. We never saw the trading with BitConnect. I'm still waiting for the white paper. Where are the actual on-chain transactions for the arbitrage that they said they were doing? They had this bot. It's all a scam, guys. It's just the old thing rehashed. Nothing new. These scams have been going on for centuries, and they just need new suckers to come and promote it. So don't be gullible. You know, it's just same old, same old. Okay, same old, same old. These people are lying. They use deception, and that's how the scam works. Oh, but I'm getting paid. It's not a scam. I'm getting paid. You dumbass. That's how a scam works, right? Bernie Madoff was still paying people to think that it was legit. Okay? At least with baked beans, yeah, okay. You know, it's stopped paying as fast as it used to, but everything's on chain. Okay, you can see exactly how much is in the contract. If people even, you know, looked at baked beans, oh, it's a scam. Do you even understand how the contract even worked? Do you even know how the algorithm or this the smart contract, how it works out? You know, or how much, you know, your beans are worth and what you're going to get paid. They can't even tell you because they never did the research. At least with this, right, it's all on chain. You can see it. The owners cannot change anything. Even if they took the website down, you can still do it on through BSC scan. They can't change the contract. It's immutable. You know what I mean? Yes, it stops paying fast, right? Like this is it's going to stop eventually. Like my rewards with baked beans, it stopped. Like what I used to make in a day, now it's taking like 4 days, 5 days. But I can still go and withdraw. And even if the website goes, I can still go on BSC scan and withdraw. I can still even rebake on the BSC scan. They cannot change it because it's all on chain. And you know exactly how much is in the contract. Okay, so this is as transparent as it gets. One day you'll come to baked beans and it'll take you a month to get you the same money that it took a day. That's just how it works. It needs more money to come in to speed up again. For Piston, again, you know, these sort of things, you know, they have safeguards and, you know, you can only make 5x what you put in. But look, at the end of the day, these things rely on people bringing new money in. Let's not sugarcoat it, okay? Although the Piston team, transparent, you know, they're kind of big community behind them. But at the end of the day, this will only succeed if new money comes in, right? Same with Elephant. I mean, it's lost its peg at the moment because the hack it had, but this thing will only succeed if it gets back to peg and new money in. You know what I mean? So you got to really understand, do your research on these projects and find out what they really, find out, like, you know, what is really going on here, who's actually running these things, and where is this money coming from? If it's coming from new investors to pay old investors, then it's just a Ponzi. People could argue, oh, crypto's Ponzi. A lot of the stuff at Ponzi tokenomics, yeah. You know what I mean? Even a lot of these play-to-earn games, Axie Infinity, that's Ponzi tokenomics. But that's been around for a long time now. You know what I mean? Stock market. People cashing out on Apple and Tesla, they bought it years ago. New investors are coming in now, so then old investors can cash out. Same thing. You know? So the difference with these type of projects is who's behind them and how they do their business. Is it transparent? When you get involved in things like this, Metafi, DeFi yielders, whatever they call themselves, or swapnex, whatever it is, I'm not getting paid now. But look at this guy. This guy's funny. I mean, I'm sure he means good, but look at his face. Look at his phone. And then he's like, cop steers, swapnex update, SMS update. It's just hilarious. I mean, you know, it's just, look at his face. It's gold, right? Well, that's what happens when you get involved in these scams, right? Kiss your money goodbye. You can't withdraw it because it relies on new investors to pay old investors. Okay? That's how they work. So, guys, without sort of dragging it out and stating the obvious, the miners, this is probably the best one. But as far as I'm concerned, I think they've kind of like done the dash. I mean, it's been a good run for a couple of months, and the good ones will continue to pay, but they'll just be really, really slow. All right, they're just going to slow down because, like I said, it needs new money to pay old investors. That's just how it works. Okay, so miners, I think, are done. I'm not going to get involved in any more of these miners. I've obviously looked for better income streams, and obviously you guys go watch my previous videos on Step, and I'm getting heavily involved with Steppin. Obviously, that also has Ponzi tokenomics, all right, but it's as legit as legit, if there is such a thing. And I really kind of like when I kind of focus on more legit things, even though the crypto space is very, very high risk. There's such thing as, probably the most legit thing that you can do in crypto if you want long term is just to buy Bitcoin and hold it. And that's essentially what I do. Okay, I just use all these high risk things, put a small amount in them, and then try to get my seed out as fast as possible, and then I just put it back into buy more Bitcoin, buy more Ethereum, buy more of these blue chips. And I just keep on repeating the process. So I only risk what I can afford to lose. And I know well that some of these miners I'm going to lose on. But I'm fine with that because that's what I said to myself when I first deposited. I said, you know what, I'm willing to lose it. I know it's high risk, and that's the question you could ask yourself. So with that said, guys, I will come out with some more videos. I'm just debating on, what's actually valuable that I can share with you guys. And I'm not just uploading the latest miner like other people are. If you want the latest miner that's going to fail, great, go watch their videos, subscribe to the channel, do that. But you won't see it on my channel. Alright, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.